Welcome back to Wonderlane, my friends, where today we will be taking a look at 10 historical events from some very unusual perspectives. Let's start right out with a photo of one of the first batches of bananas ever sent to Norway. The batch weighed in at about 6,600 pounds, and it came in large crates. One of the people in this picture is Christian Mathis, the founder of Norway's largest fruit importer, Bama. Norway was the second country to receive bananas in Europe right after England. You can probably guess what this next photo is. You see the camera, you see the lion. Yep, this is where MGM's infamous intro was actually filmed. This next photo is the last known image of the Titanic. Shortly after the photo was taken, the famous ship famously sank, becoming eternally cemented in history and going on to inspire countless works of historical fiction and literature, and of course, the James Cameron film. This next photo depicts some black soldiers after they received the news of Japan's surrender in World War II. They were on their way to be stationed in Hawaii. Black Americans were the largest minority group fighting for the United States and France in World War II, and due to our country's checkered, racist past, many of them were denied wartime decorations by the United States government. Some were finally honored just a few years ago for their service in the Second World War. This next one was taken in November of 1963, and it's a photo of John F. Kennedy's funeral. Just a few weeks before the photo was taken, President Kennedy was assassinated by Lee Harvey Oswald. Here you can see his burial, as well as the tension and shock that presided over the country in the wake of his death. Now, this photo was taken on July 20th of 1969. It shows Neil Armstrong, the first man to walk on the moon. This photo was taken shortly after he took one small step for man, but one giant leap for mankind. This next one is over 100 years old. It's from 1896, and it is of 3 athletes training for the marathon at the Olympic Games in Athens, the first Olympic Games of the modern era. These 3 runners were training for one of the most difficult feats in all of athletics, and the first winner of the modern era Olympic marathon was Greek runner Spirito Louis. More recently, the winner of the Rio Games was Kenyan runner Eliud Kipchoge. In the women's category, which has been allowed to run marathons at the Olympics since 1984, the last winner was a Kenyan woman named Umo Ganji. Now, this photo has a pretty lengthy title. It's titled, "Scott's British Antarctic Expedition to the South Pole Before They Perished on Their Return Journey." And quote. It's from the Terra Nova expedition, which ran from the year 1910 to the year 1913, and was officially called the British Antarctic Expedition. It was a British expedition under the explorer Robert Falcon Scott. The main goal, according to Scott, was to reach the South Pole for the first time, securing the honor of this achievement for the British Empire. In addition, scientific research and exploration was to be carried out along the coast and in the interior of the Antarctic mainland, including the exploration of the Trans-Antarctic Mountains. This next photo was taken on November 26, 1922. It shows Howard Carter, the famous archaeologist, looking through a small opening into a 3,000-year-old chamber. Not just any chamber, though. It was the chamber of Tutankhamun's tomb. This next photo is the last one on our list, and it is the last known photo of Adolf Hitler taken outside his Berlin bunker along with his aide, Julius Sapp. The photo was taken on April 28, 1945, only 2 days before Hitler killed himself in the bunker. And that's gonna do it for this video on 10 historic photos that shed some light on some historic events by providing some different perspective. Did any of these photos speak to you? What did they say? Be sure to let us know in the comments, and as always, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to Wonderlane for new videos just like this every day or so.